All right, guys, a little bit late on this one, but I'm here to talk about the promo or what's coming on the next episode. I believe it's episode 6, and the title is Antwerp Blues. So, just based on the title alone, that's going to let you know that this will be a Serafina Brendan. At least they'll be part of the episode. We haven't seen them too much throughout the season, but I think this episode will be a focus on them, and it gives a hint to maybe Serafina didn't check with Conrad before going in with Brendan on whatever fuck up plan he has. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the promo and break it down at some of the key points and give my overall thoughts. What do I think's coming for the next episode? So without further ado, my good people, let's waste no more time and let's get into it.
You know who gets into wars like this? Dying empires.
That's a good point. Who goes to war? Dying empires. And that alone reminds me of, and you could say this show is, I guess you say, everybody says, a lot of these shows are inspired by The Godfather, but this definitely reminds me, excuse me, allergies, sorry guys, of something that was said in the Godfather book, not in the film, but in the book. The character Clemenza says, where he talks about the glory days, where he remembers the days when they killed people and no one killed them back. Basically, they were at the height of their power. Nobody challenged them. And I think the Harrigans and Kevin senses this, that, 20 years ago, maybe this wouldn't have been a problem. We would have been able to keep the Stevensons in line, but people tend to go to war when they're desperate. And that's what he's trying to put out here for Harry, is that, we're desperate right now. And so we're going to war, because if you're strong, you necessarily, you don't have to fight or do anything. But then again, we know behind the scenes what's going on. Maeve is making all kinds of moves behind the scenes.
Who planted the bomb? I think I know. I might have given the order. Mum.
We're at war.
We're going to take.
So this is the thing that and then of course we got these two together in the scene, but Kevin knows Mummy is behind this attack, but Conrad, I mean, we're only getting, the way these trailers are cut up, we don't know, but based on, I don't even think he's going to get mad or say anything to Maeve. He's just going to be like, we going to war, and so I think Maeve, being the mastermind, knows that if I do this, he's just going to get mad and he'll jump in, because he ultimately wants to take the Stevensons out. So, in order for this to not get out of hand, which is, I think at this point it's too late, but cooler heads had to prevail and be in charge. And unfortunately, Conrad's, it seems to be a little bit unstable. And then you have Maeve, like I said, I've called her many times, Lady Macbeth, whispering in his ear. And this is what we get. And then we have this little pissant over here that doesn't make it any better.
Take those fuckers out one by one.
And if Richie gets a wind of this, then my firstborn son is a dead man.
Bring my babies home. What'd you say there, Richie?
Run.
So there you have it. It don't really give us much, but like I said, I think this will be a Serafina and Brendan kind of thing, because Antwerp it's the capital for, I believe it's the capital for where, the capital where diamonds are. So, that's where they're going to be. And I think somehow the Stevensons are going to bag them up. They're going to grab up Serafina and Brendan, because that's where you hear Conrad, bring my babies back. Whereas you hear Maeve, she's worried about Brendan, her firstborn. And so my thing is this: I think we may lose a Harrigan in this episode, and I think it may be Brendan, because for one, Richie's got to get a win. This guy has been taking L's for, listen, we're episode 6, and I think it's at 8 episodes. The Harrigans have to take a loss. They really have to take a loss. And I think it's going to be possibly the death of Brendan. I think Brendan's going to get killed, because with killing Brendan, it also holds Maeve accountable for her actions, what she did. This is on her because of her being impulsive and causing all this chaos. You know, you can't just put chaos out in the world and not have some of it revisited upon you. And I think this is a way for Richie, not only for Richie to get a win, but also for Maeve to see the error in her ways. And at the same time, the Stevensons, they got to get a win. I mean, the Harrigans just can't be winning. You know, there has to be a win. I think this is where Richie gets his get back. Because if you think about it, he's lost his son. And not only did he lose his son, I mean, they cut him up like he was a Christmas ham. And then, of course, his wife just gets blown up at the family residence. So I think Richie has got to get a win. And I think that's going to happen this episode. I think, like I said, they're going to bag up one of the Harrigans, Serafina and Brendan. And I think Brendan may be the one who loses his life. So yeah, you know, guys, those are my thoughts for the upcoming episode. So please get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Am I off? Do you think or do you have another theory, or do you know what you think is going to happen? Please get the discussion going. Get in the comments and let me know. Guys, like I always say, if it's for 1 minute, 5 minutes, or the whole damn video, I appreciate you taking this journey with me. And yeah, that's all I got. So I want to put out there that I am a part of a Facebook group. It's called MobLand Discussion. Great little group, man. It's blowing up, man. So like, if you come across this video, it's a public group, but if you come across this video, please go over there and check us out. We be having some good discussions over there. So please swing on over by like I said, it's the MobLand Discussion. It's a public group. You type it in the search window or whatever on Facebook, it'll pop right up. So yeah, with that being said, guys, once again, it's your boy P sign off, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.